Guys, welcome back to the Cornercade. Is Arcade1up back, baby? Those XLs, are they coming in hot? The pub table is here. But are you guys excited? We'll let you know my thoughts and your thoughts in tonight's episode, guys. Get up or get out the way, guys. It is Wednesday night, chill and chat. We're hanging out with the Cornercade, having some fun, and hopefully you guys will too. But before we get started with all of the cool arcade talk, we're gonna go ahead and say hello to everybody. So let's bring me back here a little bit. Let's throw on, I was with my daughter right before the show, telling her good night. So let's throw on the Cornercade background. There we go, guys. Let's go. Let's scroll here to the chat all the way up top. My boy Paul Mindeman is in the building, dude. Paul, it's been so long since you've been here, my guy. Thank you. I tried to get an earlier start, a half an hour earlier start for you. Says, don't you tell me, let's go. Don't you do it, Danny. Not over this abomination. Oh boy, guys. This is a rough one. So, long and short, we'll get into it when we get there. Trust me, guys. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Thumper Squid in the house, late night with the Cornercade. Let's fucking go, people. That's right, baby. We're in the building. Back at it again. Constorm Entertainment is here. Hello, Cornercade. Thank you so much for stopping by. Jason, Little Alien. I know, guys, short notice. I threw up the thumbnail. I said, you know what? After dinner, wife is taking a nap. She's exhausted. Let's just go live. Let's see what happens, guys. So let's do this live and in the building, dude. Oh my God, Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, texting me. He's doing the let's goes. I absolutely love it. Let's bring this guy down. The chat has been caught up. We got plenty of people streaming tonight, guys. So if you're just getting in late, I will not blame you at all. Marine 50 is here. Good evening, programs. Yes, we got some good people streaming tonight, baby. Let's go. Oh man, let's bring you guys down real quick. Let's open this big time up. So, thank you, Paul Mindeman. Thank you. What's your work schedule? I'll see if I can. I can see if I can do this earlier. Now, normally I work 1 to 9. So I get home about 9:45. I want some prep time where I can start all this stuff up. So 10:30 is when we go live. Yeah, it's a lot of work sometimes. So I try my best. But today I work 10 to 6. 10 to 6. They threw me a curveball, dude. Let's go. So I was able to start a little bit earlier. Probably should have maybe started at 8 or something, but you're having fun with the family and it's still light out, so we're having fun. Zero Redux is in the building, says, saw you on Retro Gaming Guy. Great show. You showed my Tron cap with the G.I. Joe riser, so that was yours, man. Zero, let's go, dude. Yeah, huge shout out. So a real quick show note here. I was on with Retro Gaming Guy, and we'll get him back for a little thing we're going to call Crosstalk, because I think that sounds pretty cool. So we're going to mix two worlds. He's got the retro world, and we got the retro arcade world, and he's a hell of a guy, hell of a mensch. Good buddy of mine, honestly, like off camera. We text a lot. It's really cool, dude. For somebody with such, as many subscribers as he is, he could easily kind of, for lack of a better word, shit on a small channel, not even help me out. But he's a real cool guy, dude. And so he had me on, and we were talking arcades, of course, because that's what we bring to the table. And we were having some fun. I actually saw other people just flowing in. We saw Jason the Alien there. It was really cool. And I gave G.I. Joel a huge shout out because, Joel is such a humble dude and such a good guy. He's done so much for, my family and I, my wife, and then, us, promoting his product. He's got some great stuff going on. So we did that, and it looks like, Zero Redux here, we were showing off, Joel's website, and he's actually, his arcade was on the website, so it's super cool. We got a chance to see it. Awesome stuff. Good product all around. Still waiting on Joel, so Joel's going to go ahead and send some black team molding on the Dig Dug here, as you can see behind me. We still got the red team molding, going to replace that, and then put on some white stickers so we can kind of complete that cabinet, and we can kind of move on to the next one, guys. And I don't know. I'm kind of stuck right now. Chat, maybe you can help me out. I was like, should I light up the coin doors to Fast and Furious and Star Wars? I'd probably buy a 3-pack of those. Or should I just do buttons for, let's say, Mortal Kombat or Blitz, like NFL Blitz? I didn't know what to do. Alfred Berger was there too. Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you for stopping by. Carlo is 100% right. Carlo, thank you for stopping by, mate. It's a smash that like 110%, guys. If you haven't already, please do so. Help support the channel, man. Let's go. Jim the Pacers fan is here. Hey, everyone. Thank you, man, for stopping by. I'd assume there's going to be some names trickling in here. Feel free to get loud in the chat, guys. You are the ones. You're the sponsor of the show, as always. You guys are the ones that help facilitate the show and keep it going. We had an awesome rocking time. The past 2 shows we've had, you've gotten me hyped to no hell. The super chats were flowing. You guys were keeping up great conversation. I mean, that's what makes just an awesome, stellar show. That's why I love going live, guys, because I can easily sit back here, do a produced video, have the Undertaker come in the corner cage, shut the lights off, get crazy, make the cool edits, but I can't engage with the community and our subscribers and my fans kind of thing. So Stupid Fat Hobbits in the house says 2004 is going to go down in history as the year 1UP got COVID. So many people just getting sick and tired and leaving us with all of these headaches. Guys, in the chat, for those of you that wanted that XL, how do you feel? How do you feel about what is being rumored? Give me just a second, guys. So me and Mrs. Corner Kid got on a couple shows back in the weeks here, and we made our strong, bold prediction. We said, okay, the control panel of Golden Tee with the trackball and all, and the buttons. Could you do what we heard about this mashup thing, right, through Michael B, the Game Genie, and we're like, okay, so Midway, what's Midway that would kind of make sense? Wait a second, what is this? We saw this article. We're just kind of digging. My wife went in on this. This was all while I was at work, and she said we had that artist in Paris, in France, whatever, putting all these Space Invader symbols and all this retro stuff all over the place. And I was like, man, they got to be taking advantage of that. Arcade1up is going to try to go continue to a global push, because they were just over there, weren't they, in Europe or something, doing this kind of convention? I was like, well, 2 and 2 is equal 4 here. Could they possibly be doing a half Space Invaders, half Golden Tee? So from what I understand, Midway owns Space Invaders. Again, I just play the games, man. I just play the games and talk about them, right? So I was thinking about it, and I was like, wait a second. Okay, let's try to put this theory to test. And my wife is the one that went hard in the paint with this. And we had this idea down. We had this notion down that this is what it was going to be. And instead, guys, we go ahead and get something that's not even remotely close. And that's this thing right here, guys. So this is what they kind of render here. And I got this from James Hates Everything. Shout out to James Hates Everything. I think Michael B has this too. 19K Fox. So it's just interesting to me to just kind of, now this isn't what it's going to look like, but just to give you an envisionment with, let me zoom in here real quick, right? So we got the, you really want to concentrate on that control panel. That's as far as I can get, guys. The trackball, the sticks, the buttons, reminds you somewhat of the Simpsons cab when they added that trackball on there for, the bowling game. So it's like, okay, maybe this can sort of be done, but why would this want to be done? And who the hell requested it? And then I get back to, oh yeah, the retailers. I forgot about them. And I forgot that Arcade1up seems to not care so much about nostalgia and the history of arcades and trying to recreate them as far as just making a paycheck. Because this has got I don't want to say sellout written all over it, but when you went to Costco and you presented this Star Wars XL, right? This would have been beautiful, real cool cabinet. And they said no, and they wanted this. I don't know if that's something where you swallow your pride and you just say, look, that's not what we're going to do here. I appreciate you guys, but come to us when you want something actual, kind of thing. You walk out of the room with no sale. This just screams desperation at this point. We'll sell you anything. You want it, we'll put it on there for you. We'll slap it out. Don't even care. And it's crazy. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, Paul Miniman, you guys are getting your XL. Obviously, everybody and their mom is just going to reskin this thing to Mortal Kombat. And hit up my boy Greg over at 99 Lives, because he'll just make you a whole new control panel. You don't even need the Golden Tee. That'll just be there if you don't want it. And you'll just get a whole new control panel for Mortal Kombat. You're getting finally your XL Mortal Kombat. You just got to jump through some hoops. You're going to have to go to Joe Sabos to get a marquee and maybe some side art graphics and stuff like that. And then maybe Greg over at 99 Lives if you want to redo the control panel. But then essentially that's what you have. Because just looking at this thing, it's sometimes hard to swallow. What is this? Sometimes, man. Alfred Berger, let's go, dude. Thank you, man, for stopping by. Let's see what the chat has to say. J Rod is in the house, man. J Rod, he's part of the Cornercade gang, dude. I love it, man. Let's go. Always following me around through all the channels. Paul Mindeman says, I love XL, but even I can't get behind this if it's true. Yeah, this is rough, man. Even the Space Invaders theory that we had, a Space Invaders Golden Tee, which is not dead until it's dead, but the title in that shipping information that was kind of leaking on the Facebook groups here says Midway Legacy. It's something very key to remember because they came out with a Midway Legacy cabinet. So that's where I kind of like squashed, I debunked the whole Space Invaders notion that we kind of threw out there. But who knows, right? Who knows at the end of the day? Now we'll obviously get some more info as the coming days arise. Constorm Entertainment says, I think the idea of a doubled up mashup is entirely an in-house idea. There's no way in hell a retailer actually jumped on this. Yeah, I'd like to see, this is where I wish, Arcade1up can just come out and kind of speak and say and talk to the community as to how we got to this point and could there be other mashups happening. This is rough, man. I got to be honest with you. Every time you think Arcade1up surprises us, they always hit you right in the face with one of these guys. Let's get the other shot here. Try to turn it on its good side, right? We'll just turn it on its good side. Okay, so Brooklyn Menace says Space Invaders is owned by Taito. Thank you for clarifying that up. I don't know. I don't know if like Midway bought them. I mean, these titles have changed hands a bajillion times in the past 40, 50 years that maybe that could help clarify. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, Thumper Squid, 2 joysticks, at least 14 buttons, and a rollerball. 100%. Lethal Wolf, these titles do not go together. No, it's very awkward to see this. And we don't even know if it's going to be skinned, Mortal Kombat at the end of the day. It's a Midway Legacy, guys. So for all we know, I mean, this could be a root beer tapper golden tea cab, which would go great in somebody's bar, right? Like, we don't know. I don't know what any of this could be. I 100% think at the end of the day that Michael B knows, and Arcade1up talks to Michael B. There's just no way. He knows too much. He kind of just threw out the notion when he was on James Hates Everything of like, well, it could be this, and then there you go. It's just magically that. Like, so I think he knows more than he lets on to believe, and kind of sucks because I want to know. I want to know. I want to know a lot of things because it helps save me money. It helps pivot me in a different direction. Hey, Michael B, just let me know if these form factors of the Casino Kate are coming out in all of the cabinets so I can just stop buying this product and maybe focus on something else or sell off what I got and make an adjustment. But we just got to wait. I got to wait and we got to wait like everybody else here. It's just bad. Yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna look like this, but this is just kind of give you guys a retrospect of what it could be. It's gonna be very interesting to see like what it could be. Is it gonna be like, is Raiden gonna be on the golf course like swinging, like putting? Can you imagine? In Arcade1up, it's like anything, dude, because they could put any side art. Like they could make this like where it's like Class 81, where it's like divided down the kick plate. Yeah, Goofyfoot says if this mutt doesn't sell, they're gonna try a Street Fighter Buck Hunter next. Let's go. That's too funny, man. Oh my goodness, this is hard. This is hard. Hey, so speaking of, so I already bought a Shaq XL just for the shell. Not sure I want to do that again. Yeah, that was a lot of work, man. We saw that. Look, you did a bang up job on that thing. Guess what, guys? So the running joke is, this is so funny. So me and my wife ran to the door, right? And we saw our neighbors bought 2 Arcade1ups. And they were like stacked by, it was X-Men and Simpsons. And we're like, get the fuck out of here, dude. And I bet you that the FedEx driver was like, do I have the right address here? Like, what? Okay. We're probably the only ones in our town that buy these things, right? And then they bought X-Men 97. They bought Pac-Man Yellow Deluxe. And then today they just got NBA Jam XL. I was like dying, guys. Dying. They have no idea that there's a whole cornercade right on the other side of that wall. It's unreal. But the way that they're going, they might have their own cornercade as well, John D is in the house. Let's go, dude. You love them. Okay, John. So let me clarify this real quick. If you're still watching, I'm probably behind in the chat here. So I did, and I sent you a message, John, on Facebook. I did love what you guys did. You guys have transformed, my life, my family's life. My kids love this hobby. You brought back a lot of cool nostalgia. We go to like real arcades again. It's just perfect. It felt at the perfect time. It's great. I love playing all the retro games. It's fun. We love having fun. So like, what more can you hate? I loved what you guys did, and unfortunately, like we couldn't, you guys couldn't keep going with that. Like we would have loved to see those Cuber titles, Spy Hunter. I mean, it goes on and on. We want the banger titles like Sega Jurassic Park, Shooter, Sega Star Wars Trilogy, Hydro Thunder Stand Up. Like we want them all. Like we want all of the cool titles. Um, it just sucks at the end of the day because an arcade company could re-release, they could release 4 new products a year, and it would take 100 years and then to release all the titles in arcade history. So you would never run out of this stuff. But the problem is that you get handcuffed to these retailers, and this is what you get. This is what you get. You get this baloney garbage sausage that's just like it's a hot mess to look at. And it's not Arcade1up. And I keep telling people it's not Arcade1up that I have the nostalgia for. It's these games. Arcade1up was the only one to come out with a X-Men beat 'em up. I couldn't get that at Games. I couldn't get that from New Wave Toys. Like they were the only one. So that's what you were kind of forced into. Well, this is the only company I can get it from. So then you start collecting these things and you're like, oh, there's Mortal Kombat, there's Street Fighter. Like look at these form factors. Arcade1up is the only one that does it. Games does multi-cades, and Games knocked pinball out of the wall. And hopefully in the future we would have a chance to get our hands on one. So that's where the nostalgia lies in the games, not the company. I'll always say that. It's the games, not the company. I love playing the games, but if another company were to come out and do the same thing, oh hell yeah. If you're telling me right now, New Wave Toys is going to come out with a 3/4 scale Cubert, if it's a reasonable price, I am all in on that. Are you kidding me? I'm sure the whole entire community would be. John D, if you're doing something and bam, you already know. Like if you're doing a 3/4 scale product, I'm all in, dude. Like, cause like what I got now, like the Casino K doesn't cut it for me. I want arcades and I want nostalgia titles, and I don't want this. I don't want this new age mashup mumbo jumbo. That's just my 2 cents. Yeah, Damian Williams. I don't know. I mean, we heard a lot of stories. We heard that Arcade1up came to Costco with an XL Star Wars, which there is a Star Wars out there. It's floating around. It's at a location in public, and it's just sitting there. And one wonders, is that the prototype that they just Arcade1up just said, let's throw it in the wild and see people play it, kind of thing. But there is one out there. There is definitely one out there. I would love to find it one day. Somebody's gonna find it. I'm surprised nobody's found it yet. But you take a picture of it and put it on Facebook. But yeah, you can see like Cyrus doing this. Well, hey, let's reinvigorate it since everybody's coming out with Golden Tee. We just came out with a Golden Tee. It's just very odd. It's a very odd thing. It's a very odd title. Like we had Arcade1up just came out with a Golden Tee. Did they not learn by saturating XL, the Pro with Killer Instinct to the 3/4 scale? Like you're gonna kill the 3/4 scales. Like, why do that here? I just don't get. There's so many arcade titles, and that begs the question: is this is the rinse and repeat rehash? Them trying to get afloat here. So I this is what we're stuck with, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah. Thor KC. I mean, it's rough. It's just it's rough, man. Julio Hernandez, man, thank you for stopping by. No, stop it, John D. I don't stop it. Now I would I'd have loved it bad. I think we would have had a blast, dude. If when you were there, you get the cornercade on board and have some fun. It's crazy when you hosted that office party. I looked to my wife because I didn't do like really YouTube at the time, but I'm like, dude, I would totally go to that thing if it was close. Insane. Like what president, CEO of a company hosts an office party? Just cool stuff, man. The way you interacted with the community was awesome. Okay, so cool. Thank you for educating me. And go ahead, clip this. Corner K doesn't always talk about whatever. I admit it. Like I don't know history. I don't know like that. I don't know litigation. These games are fun. The retro vibe is cool, and I want to play them and have fun. So Space Invaders never changed. Always title. So it looks like Space Invaders really never had a chance to be on this cab. It was going to be Midway going forward. But now the question begs: we're all assuming that it's Mortal Kombat. What if it's a different title? What if it's like Bubbles? and Golden Tee. Think that would happen? That'd be kind of cool. KI Time Crisis. That'd be a hell of a cab, dude. That would be a hell of a cab. John D says only Atari titles between them and Warner have arcade right changes on the most part. Okay. Yeah, see, I just that's what you got the team for to like figure all this like all of this stuff out. Like I know John back in the day, this is from what I heard, you were trying so hard because I guess what Smash TV, it was either Smash TV or Robotron. One of those titles was like very hard to get like through to get done, and like you were probably one of the ones to make that happen, if that was possible. I know you can't really comment on that stuff, but it's like these titles are like in a vault. It's like companies just let people enjoy these things. They're over 40, 50 years old. Just let it be. Like, you don't need to make a nickel and a dime off anything. If you release these to said home arcade company, they make them, and you end up making $100,000. Well, that was better than to just sit in a vault doing nothing, collecting dust. Okay. Nick says Space Invaders was licensed to Midway for distribution in the U.S. So was I wrong? Nick, help me out. We got John D in the building. Help me out. Ooh, I that's what I thought. I thought it's something or. Oh my god, that's hilarious. John says Street Frogger 4. So you got Street Fighter, or Frogger or Golden Tee 4. Let's go, dude. Buck Fighter. This is all gonna come in now. We got to tell AI to generate these images. Right? Yeah, Fatal T. These are great, dude. Smells like depression. It smells. Yeah, I don't know, and I don't know if this is a way. But like my wife, she said it's like, dude, somebody that wants like a casual, because this is obviously marketed to the casuals. A casual that wants, Golden Tee isn't going to say, oh, like they're not going to be in the Mortal Kombat. They're in the Golden Tee. It's just a very awkward thing. I would almost think like you do a Buck Hunter Golden Tee cab because that would kind of make a little bit more sense because space saving, both barcades. You put the guns maybe in the kick plate or you put them off to the side. That might have worked a little bit more if we're going to do some kind of mashup thing, right? What's going on, Mike Cockers? Thank you for stopping by, man. Exactly, Paul Manda, man. Like, this smells like people that just don't understand the product or the audience or both. It just doesn't make any sense, no matter how you slice it. But again, it'd be great for 1UP to come on and say, well, this is our justification. Then it might be like, oh, okay. That's interesting, but I guess I kind of understand. And then they're not getting panned so hard 24/7. Mike Hawkert says, I saw a picture on Twitter/X of the potential style of the Midway T, and I think I will likely be buying. What? Okay, hold on. What's the potential? Is it this, or can you email that to me, and we can see some kind of the pictures? I don't have Twitter at all. Yeah. Oh wait, Thumper, 100%. Let's fucking go for John D. That's right, dude. 19th hole drinks friendship. Oh, let's see. Okay, John is out of here. He comes in and he comes out. Says Golden Combat and Miss Pac-Man Galaga table are real. Let that sit in for a moment. Peace. Thank you, John, for spilling that. So maybe it is going to be the Mortal Kombat skin, and they're not going to go ahead and reissue. I don't know. As this is a hard man. This is hard. It's a hard one, guys. Community. Oh boy. I will tell you this though, and I don't have any renders or anything like that, but that Miss Pac-Man Galaga pub table kind of intrigues me. We thought maybe we were going to get Pac-Mania, or not Pac-Mania, the Battle Royale, the Pac-Man Battle Royale, which would have been insane. I would have totally gotten that. But this one kind of intrigues me a little bit because I know it'd be an upgrade and we would play it more so than our Atari pub table. I just don't know. Would this come with the cup holders that we saw on those Street Fighter pub tables? No, see, Nor, I can't. I gotta be honest with you. Even Danny can't hype me into this purchase, and that's saying something. Let's say no. Yeah, this is something I just don't stand by, man. Like, we love the product. We want them to succeed. We want every homework. I want Shiloh and New Wave Toys to succeed because, as you've seen, like for example, them getting Zoltar to retailers is absolutely huge. Can you imagine like the money hand over fist that they can make to invest in to do cool stuff like 3/4 scale cabs or XL cabs? That's what we want out of these companies. We want Nova Blast to be successful from Unico. So we can get more cool stuff like that. Those are the opportunities. Maybe the MVSX was successful enough that they were able to make the candy cap. Like this is all good stuff, guys. But it's hard to support something like this. It just it is. Big Fisher says 2024 is dead to me. 1UP will surprise us in 2025. Fingers crossed, right? We're always doing that next year kind of thing. My main concern out of all this is I sent an email over to Travis and he said, hey, we're getting 2 products in September. Are these the 2 products? Because that would just be a kick in the little guys. And that would just pretty much sum up 2024. Unless they can throw a Hail Mary pass to getting some really, really cool looking re-release deluxes, which would still be at this point be kind of mid. But you always have to answer yourself too. Well, that new form factor, is that what we're gonna get? Then it's really looking rough. I can't. It's hard now. It's really hard to get hyped. Mike Hawkert says the good thing is if at Costco, you will likely be able to get these products very cheap. A discount on XL is a great opportunity for a third-party site to start making XL skins. Yes. I will say this. At least we can all guarantee that they're not going to fuck up the screen on this one. 100%. You're going to get a 19-inch BOE screen. You're going to get the Midway form factor. Or, we don't even know if it's a Midway form factor, which I would assume it would be, but it could be that Golden Tee form factor, which would be kind of interesting. But yeah, at least you're going to get a body style, a 19-inch BOE screen, and you'll be able to do things with that cabinet. You'll be able to mod, and you'll see you're the modding. Yeah, and Jason, you got your price right on that. It's gonna be a $5.99 at least, but it could go down, And then he says right here, following up, it could go down to that clear out move. I mean, it's essentially what we saw with the Pac-Man XL. If I was an XL fan, I would be happy because at least I'm getting something in that movement. Because it looked like for a while it's gonna be shut down totally, but I can mod these things to get happy. Put something else that I really want in there. And Paul, yeah, 100%. Thanks for confirming, John. It's a sad day, even for XL lovers like us. It's rough. It just shows you when you're handcuffed to the retailers. That's what's up. You're handcuffed to the retailers. There's not much you can do. Yeah, there's the bubble tea. That'd be kind of good. That'd be a good idea. The bubbles and golden tea, the bubble tea. That would be really good idea. Mr. Monday Night is here. Capcom versus SNK Cabinet. That would be redunculous. I love playing that on the MVSX. It's one of my favorite games. I love the artwork style on that. Just great. So, John, before he left here, just confirm that there's a distribution deal Midway for many Japanese titles. It's also not an IP rights transfer. Huge difference. Yeah, John, you're going to know eons on any of us would know about any of that stuff. Oh, I would almost get a headache. It's like, dude, can we just do this? And in effect, the cool thing, God, John's so lucky. Like, honestly, like anybody that worked at Arcade1up to be able to walk up to the 6-player X-Men prototype and be able to play it, my God, it gives me goosebumps through the hoodie, dude. Like, that would be so cool and so much fun. They, 19K Fox confirmed that they made real life-size Arcade1up cabinets. Now, I know you'd probably be able to push it over with a finger, but how cool would it to be able to see something like that? Like, just dope. Just absolutely insane. All of these prototypes were just so cool. Yeah, obviously licensing history is his jam 100%. It's not mine, and I'm not playing like I know. I came right out and said, look, I don't know. I just play the games, but let's just get this done, man. Big Vicious, that'd be dope. Golden Sea Open Ice. I just recently discovered that Pat Foley does the announcing for Open Ice, and I'm like, oh my God, it's Blackhawks all the way, man. He's been the announcer for the Hawks for years, 50 years kind of thing, and I would love to get that game because I've never played that game, but I've heard a lot of good things about it, but that would be awesome if I could add that to the cornercade. Dane Marshall's in the house. I'm relieved that it's looking like that Slim Jim Jam 4-pack factor isn't going to be what we're stuck with. Okay, hold on, Dane. Hold on, kid. How do you know this? Are we getting some breaking news? That video was a little rough. But are we getting some breaking news, Dane? How can you confirm this? Let us know in the chat. Graham's Arcade says, at least it's a good to see the Slimcade may not be the future. Or was this the last XL? Wait, where are we getting these notions from? Let us know, guys. Oh yeah, I mean they are a toy company, Dane. Slimcade just looks too much small, like a toy and not a real arcade. I mean that's what they are though. They're a toy. They're getting back down to the toy roots. To the roots. James hates everything's in the house. Let's go. I love it, man. Thank you for stopping by and providing us with this beautiful picture that we get to look at of this Frankenstein monstrosity. Relapse is in the building. Says Golden Combat is not at all what most are wanting or asking, but it could be a potential mod for collectors who want the MKXL. Just got to get the mod and control panel. I'm gonna tell you this much. I'm dead serious when I say this. Yes, if you're a guy that doesn't like to mod, this really sucks. But trust me, guys, modding is not difficult. Me and my wife do it live and a daily, and yes, we'll mess up and we'll make mistakes, but we're gonna correct them and fix them, and you get better and better and better and better every time you do it. But this is huge. I mean, you could do a lot of cool stuff. I mean, you could get a Raspberry Pi and you can make any Midway form factor cab that you want to do. Go over to Greg at 99 Lives, have him redo a control panel for you. Do an MVC2XL. There's your MVC2XL right there. Redo the control panel to 6-button layout and then redo everything else. And you have everything. Mike Hawkers with the follow-up question says, also on that same Twitter page, they show 3/4 scale cabs that you can get from Ocean State right now, just not party cades anymore. Interesting. Steve, the IT guy, is here. Wait until everyone finds out it's an XL Slim Katie. Oh my God, can you imagine? Whoa, that would be insane. Yeah, that would be rough for sure. Retro Rob is in the building, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. Just subscribe to your channel. Evening all. Good to see you again, buddy. We just did a show together with the retro gaming guy. It was really, really fun. Mike Hawker says, most of all, MK products are not labeled as MK and not Midway. This new cab is labeled as a Midway. It might be a collection of Golden T titles from the Party Cade Defender Cade. Yeah, that's interesting. It could be, it could be like a whole bunch of like, that like multi-cade side art. Like, can you imagine what that could be? That would be insane. Like just a bunch of characters and stuff. Like I can see Arcade1up doing something weird like that. Dave Marshall says, oh damn, I thought this XL was officially announced. It's not. Maybe we're stuck with the Slim Jim. Yeah, this is not. This is a prototype made from, I would assume, us YouTubers. It's been floating around. This is not what this is actually going to look like. Just to give you guys at home a bird's eye view of what your brain can kind of visually see here. It's rough, guys, to say the least. Yeah, I don't know how much more at the end of the day one can stomach with this kind of stuff coming out. I got to be honest with you. But I will say this. So on some positive news and notes, well, let's see. Jason says here, you get the MK control panel, and it wouldn't be good if it had the Defender lineup because the Party Cade had a better control panel than the Defender MK reskin. Yes, 100% with the buttons all kind of in a row. That'd be true, yeah. Huh. Vic Vicious says, Danny, I'm reaching out to 99 Lives about creating X-Men and Simpsons control panels to fit into the MVC2 and MK2 cabs. Picks to follow. Yes, man. Send us into the show because I'm always curious to see what everybody's got working up for the modding scene. It's really cool, really dope. Definitely do that. We'll get back to this guy. Obviously, if you have questions, news, and notes on that one, on that MK debacle of a Golden Tee mashup. I will say this as some channel notes, guys, news and notes, and I want to know what your thoughts are. Should we light up the coin doors next, or should we do buttons on one of the cabinets? Let me know. The light up coin doors look cool. The buttons actually perform differently, and they feel great. So we need to know what to do next, and then I'll go ahead and make that order. We're still saving for the 4K pinball. I've had a couple people hit me up for the Class A 81. Nothing for the pong table right now. I mean, Amazon's got those blowout deals for $299 on the pub table, and I got mine up for $400. I'm like, I don't want to let it go for like 250, 200. So I'll just hang on to it after the Prime Day deals are done. Maybe I'll get lucky selling it for 400 and put that money back into the pinball. And speaking of which, guys, I want everybody to know here, yes, we are saving for a pinball machine, 4K at games. Did the measurements, guys. It's gonna fit in the arcade. I am so stoked. It's gonna go where Time Crisis is. There's gonna be no cutoff. It's gonna be insanity. So that'll be really, really fun for me and Mr. Corner Arcade to play pinball and watch the kids play too. That'll be pretty dope. But yeah, so we're doing that. Ezekiel, Chicago Retro Ranger, reached out to me. We had a great collab moment here where we were texting back and forth. And I'm after our WrestleMania cab project, and you guys will get to see everything live on unboxing. Actually, little tidbit to that. So the graphics came in, the control panel graphics, the side art, all of that. And guess what, guys? The wrong address was put down, and it was delivered to like this factory, and we lost the package. So it really sucks at the end of the day. But he's going to reach out back to that company. They're going to resend him graphics. So we're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for that. And still waiting on Joe Sabos. To make that marquee for us. Really, really cool. But yeah, long and short. So what we're going to do, guys, is after the WrestleMania project, like I said, we're going to do an unboxing of that. You'll get to dissect and see everything. I'll leave all the links in the video description for you guys to go ahead and make your own WrestleMania cabinet the way we did it. It's going to look so dope, guys. Hang on to your seats. I'm telling you. After that, we're going to go ahead and make Sega Star Wars Trilogy. And I'm so excited. Like, guys, I can finally not have to depend on Golden Mortal Kombat T. Like, that's just banana. It's so insane to think about. Like, you've waited a whole year and this is what you get. It's unbelievable. I don't have to wait for that. We're going to go ahead and make our 3/4 scale Star Wars machine. It's going to be dope. All hand custom made, everything. And we're going to take you guys along with that process with us. Trust me. We're going to go ahead and make a second one. And that second one, the plan is this, guys. And this is a rough plan again. We're going to plan this out, guys. We're going to get the community involved. One lucky person is going to get to buy this cabinet from Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger. And what we're going to do is we're going to go live stream auctioneer style, guys. And the bidding is going to start at 500 and it's going to go up from there. And whoever places the highest bid, whether it be 800, 1500, whatever the case may be, we are going to take 100% of the proceeds. And depending on what you guys want to do, and depending on how much money we raise, either the money is going to go to a charity of our choosing, of your guys in the community, whether it be a teen advocate center in the Milwaukee, southeastern Wisconsin area, or a children's hospital, whatever you guys want to do. I think this is going to be a really, really cool idea. And I think it's something you don't see from home arcade YouTubers all that often. We did the Red Cross charity event, Arcade1up and them. That was dope. But we're going to do this, or we're going to go out and buy a At Games 4K Legends pinball, depending on where this is going. Again, right product for right mood, right price kind of thing. Because you don't want to put like a pinball on something that nobody's going to use it. If it's a teen center, maybe they'll jump on it kind of thing. And we're going to go ahead and donate a 4K pinball. And we're going to be live on remote to do so. Hopefully Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, Mrs. Corner Kate will be there, my family. See if some other YouTubers want to join us. If not, it's just going to be me and him. We're going to give this away. I think it's going to be really cool. We'll have cameras set up to show people playing it. They can jump in. I think this is going to be dope, guys. I'm really excited to be able to have the opportunity to give back. And where this idea all started was from the super chat show that we had. We got over 170 super chats for the community reaching out and just getting loud, getting active. Like this guy right here, retro gaming guy. What's going on, man? Welcome tuning into the channel. We got the home invasion here. Let's go, man. I love it. Let's see, Joe Cade. Joe Cade is in the building. Let's go, dude. Joe is here, man. Everybody's having fun. Danny, what's going on, buddy? Love you guys. Yes. So long and short, guys, the idea and bless his heart, right? The idea came from Rexer. So Rexer wanted to tell the truth, troll a little bit, whatever the case may be. He had the general conversation of, hey, instead of like collecting super chats to get a pinball, why don't you just give it away for charity, right? Because I'm sure he's donated a lot of things. I don't know. I don't know what anyone does outside of YouTube or in YouTube, or I don't pay attention to that stuff. And hell, I'm not subscribed to half the people, kind of thing. Or everybody thinks that we're all subscribed to each other. Well, we're not. So I just want to put that out there. I support everybody who supports me at the end of the day. So I asked him, I said, okay, that's a great idea. Let's do something for charity. Let's partner up together because, your channel has, over 6,000 subscribers. Maybe you can get the word out a little bit more than mine. And he kind of went back and forth and he's like, I'm out. I'm out. Well, it was your idea and you're just telling I'm on board with it and you're just saying you're out. Okay. That's kind of weird. But okay. So you know what? If he's out and can't handle it, and my God, you're always welcome to come on in, man. If you still want to do your idea here, then me and Ezekiel, the Chicago Retro Ranger, will roll with it and we're gonna have fun. So, I get that you were like trolling at the end of the day and you were trying to be, I get it, your shtick online, all that stuff. But actually, it's a great idea, and it's an opportunity for us to give back, and it's gonna be dope because I know somebody in the community chat. Would you guys want a Sega Star Wars trilogy Arcade1up 3/4 scale type machine? Let us know in the chat because this one could be a hot commodity, or maybe we make something else. Maybe we do like a Cubit or something, Jason, don't even do it. No, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. Yeah, and 100%. Like, at the end of the day, I get he was just kind of trolling, whatever. It's his thing. It's his shtick that he does. It's not like that in person, obviously. Nobody just hates the world like that, except for maybe James hates everything because he really does hate everything. But at the end of the day, guys, it's, hey, we'll double down on you. We'll do that thing. And hopefully it all works out. I don't know what's gonna happen to this, but me and Ezekiel got to find out all the logistics. But again, that's down the timeline and that's down the road, guys, of what we would be doing as far as the channel news and notes kind of thing. We're still Decade Slippers just says yes, please. Yes, please. Jane States Everything says if he was honest, he'd embrace the fundraising opportunity like he said he would. Yeah, 100%. I said let's do it. And he's like, nope, I'm out. You got your other friends who can promote it. I was like, well, what's the point of you giving us this great idea and then just saying you're not gonna do it? The only thought that would come to my mind is you were just trolling to begin with. And yes, guys, the super chats, the supports, the likes, the follows, the subscriptions, they all go to support the channel. That's what we do with the channel. We don't we invest back in the channel. We get Elgato cameras that you see here. We get the lights, we get the better microphones. We get the arcade cabinets so you guys can hear our 2 cents on them. We don't just go buy McDonald's with it. Is that what you guys would rather have me do? You guys can just watch us eat Burger King? Like let us know in the chat, guys. I mean, we're just having fun at the end of the day. So I don't give a crap either or. We're just having fun and I don't hate anybody. So people can make streams about this stream, whatever. I don't hate you. You can spend your time making those streams and I'm gonna go play the games. I'm gonna have some fun, dude. Yeah, Relapse. James, please don't hate me. I might sub your channel. How you not subbed already, Relapse? Let's go, man. Braylon is in the house, man. What's going on? Hey, Corner K, thank you, man, for stopping by, dude. Mike Concord says it's kind of funny how Tuesday the remaining stock of the original Arcade1up Midway Legacy was made available as a free perk for shopping at JobLot. I wonder if it's a coincidence. Well, obviously it's a coincidence. I'm just messing around, but interesting. So that's so that old cabinet, that old Legacy cabinet, that's weird. That's weird. Interesting. That's a cool little thing though. I mean, it's not like the greatest cabinet. It's kind of, yeah, it's rough. At the end of the day, it's rough. Damian Dealwood says that's the ugliest cab ever. Yeah, dude, it's rough. It's hard to defend some stuff like this that Arcade wouldn't be doing. But hey, we used to say, hey, if the casino came behind me, if this XL monstrosity, Mortal Kombat Golden Tee can help fund other projects, well then we're all for it. But I don't know if that's the case anymore. Yeah, 100%. Zach Dreamcast, like, and he's good at it. I mean, he had a great. I tuned in for a couple minutes before I was, when I was setting up the show here. He's got a great looking camera. I got to ask him. See if he'll troll me now. I got to ask him where he got that camera because it looks great. But yeah, it's his shtick. It is what it is. But hey, if you want, we want to get this out. We want to get this message out. I want to go on all the channels and help spread the word. Um, Yeah, dude, 0. Would that be dope? So check, it's like the zoo. You know how you get your own like little plaque or whatever? Danny Cornercade Arcade Wing for Wisconsin Children's Hospital would be insane. Oh man. Wait, James, okay, so you ordered the Time Crisis and he says just here assembling Time Crisis and chilling with the chat. Great, that is awesome, dude. But it's not any more awesome than this guy right here. Let's go. Dab it. We got a super chat, $4.99 from our boy Joe Cade in the house. Danny, marks out for me. I have proof. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel with the $4.99 super chat. And guys, yes, that's going towards the pinball. Oh no, oh no, oh no, we can't have that. We can't have $5. Actually, it's a little bit less than that because we're like YouTube takes its cut, YouTube takes its 30. It's okay. YouTube's got to get paid too. But hey, if YouTube's getting paid, then your boy's getting paid because we got another coming in hot. Oh, my boy Retro Gaming Guy. Much love for supporting the channel, man. Just hit me with the big 40. Hit that promo. I hope that worked for you, man. He loves the transitions. Guys, let me tell you something. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel. As you get to know me, you'll know that I've had tears on stream before, man. When my son came in here in the room and talking about my wife, like it's all real stuff, dude. This isn't a shtick. I'll tell you one thing, this ain't a shtick. This is who I am. This is real, and this is what I got passion for. I appreciate you supporting the channel, man. Yes, that will also go to the hopeful pinball setup. Dude, I actually looked at pinball rigs for streaming, and these things are insanity. Like, you gotta have your own fundraising for that. They got 6 different cameras, the lighting, it's insane. I'm like, oh my god, did I get in over my head here? Hopefully I can produce this content for you guys. Retro Gaming Guy, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. We were having a blast over there. So I was trying to get off the show. We were on for a while. We were having fun, just me and the boys kind of thing. And everybody started super chatting and I couldn't get off. So I kept doing these like promos and intros to the super chat. And he's got a new video over that he plays inspiring from the Cornercades super chat hype videos. He plays his own. So I was very flattered. Definitely love to see that. And yes, Jason, perfect timing on that. Definitely go check out Retro Gaming Guy. Chase over there is trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. He's very close, guys. Very, very close. He's going to do a huge giveaway. I think he was saying something over $3,000 worth of items to give away. Insanity. That's super cool, man. Let's see if I missed anything with all that excitement going on. We had Alfred Berger doing the Let's Goes, dude. Retro Rob was having some flashbacks of all these promos. Absolutely love it, guys. Relapse says here, these older prototype calves look better than the calves that are being produced today. Yeah, they're hard. Like when you see that Cubert Tetris, it's like, oh, I don't know. They're all just, it's not what we want, And I don't think it's what new people want either. The people aren't that arcade enthusiasts. I don't think they want that too. All right, so I donate to a charity drive, whether soon or for the holidays. That'd be cool, Jason. So good to know. Yeah, we want to do something cool, and I think Ezekiel's always down. I mean, Ezekiel is always giving stuff away to everybody in the home arcade community. He's like the nicest man on the planet. I mean, next to my wife, he's probably the nicest person on the planet. Like literally, guys. I mean, we have so many grateful people in the home arcade community that we have met. True and through. I mean, a Retro Gaming Guy coming in with a 50 or a 40 banger. Like it's just, Joe. These guys, I just met these guys and they're just mentions, like everybody is so cool. I had Relapse Productions sent me a coin door. You can't even see it. It's like way back there. It's on the Star Wars, saving the Star Wars, guys. Saving the Star Wars. We're going to sell that one and try to get a pinball. But with that coin door on there, it looks so much better. Now, if I light it up, it's really going to take that to the nth degree. And maybe we'll save some of these cabs with the inline risers. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Guys. But yeah, I mean, thoughts on the XL. I'm happy for people that want the XL shell, but you're not getting what you want, and we know that before. James Hates Everything has brought this up before. I said it before, I'd love to do a 24-hour streamathon where every hour we jump from channel to channel. That would be a blast. That would be very, very, very complex. You guys would have to figure out all of the logistics to that. It would definitely have to take a week off of work for recovery purposes. I'm an old man, so but I'd be definitely down to do that. Anything to help out charity and anything to have fun. I mean, I was gonna face John D in a Street Fighter match. John, I can still do that on a live stream if you want. I got the Dynamo sitting right here, and guess what, John? I put IL buttons in there with cherry micro switches, so it's about to go down, my son. But he would dust my ass. I trust me on that one. But we were gonna do it for charity. It just never got off the ground. But yeah, we have a lot of cool people, a lot of cool ideas for sure. Alfred, you bought a whole bunch of stuff during Prime Days. Well, Prime Days is coming to a close here pretty soon. A couple hours left. Chris Nooner says, "Is this the stream where we're talking you out of buying the golden more bats?" No, you don't have to talk me out. I'm not buying that thing. No. I would like to see what it looks like though. Like a lot of people in the community, like we want to see what this thing actually looks like. I think that'd be kind of cool, but no, I don't have any interest. I'm not an XL guy, and I don't have any interest in this. I mean, the only XL that I would think about possibly getting, and I wouldn't put it in this arcade, would be the Killer Instinct Pro and 100% retro gaming guy. We need to slap the like, guys. We got to show the support, help the algorithm, help the channel grow. I mean, there's a whole bunch of new faces in here, which is great. I love to see new faces, and I love to see the old faces as well. But yeah, I think the Killer Instinct Pro would be really cool because it'd be like a twofold to help my Killer Instinct, and that's something that I don't know if you guys know, but my Killer Instinct only plays sound out of left-hand speaker. So it's like the worst sounding cab in the arcade. And in the arcade, it should be the exact opposite. That thing should be bumping and thumping. And I'm at a point now where I don't know what to do. Should I put it in the Shinku Hadouken and just transform everything? But I'd still have to get, no matter what, a new PCB because that one is only putting out sound on the left-hand speaker. Or do I just sell the damn thing, sell a couple other ones, get the Killer Instinct Pro, put the KI Pro in the living room in the corner and just be done with it and have that really, really cool Killer Instinct cab, but it wouldn't be in the arcade with the cabs? I don't know what to do. So I'm kind of just pondering and thinking. It's part of the whole refresh and remodel of all the arcades, putting buttons in, putting the lit up coin doors in. But yeah, you can see the progress behind me. It looks so cool. Look at that. They're all lit up almost, besides Star Wars at the end. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. You can't see all of these guys lined up because they're off camera. But soon we'll see about doing the Fast and Furious and Star Wars here. Yeah, Brainland, it's never going to happen, ever. It's unfortunate because that thing looks so damn cool, but because these things were prototypes that were sitting there for a while, they've moved past the drill on that one. The retailer already said no to that, so from what I think, at least. And it sucks because I would have loved to stand up, Spy Hunter or something cool like that, but yeah, I don't know. So that's where we're at with the Killer Instinct. There's some news and notes, guys. I don't know really what to see no chance. I just don't know what to do with KI. I want to save KI. It's one of my favorite fighting cabs. And it's kind of like it's on like the breaking point of, do I just sell it and just not have Killer Instinct? And that would kind of suck at the end of the day. Joe says, Danny, what are your thoughts about using Flox Arcade sounds for your background noise? Some people have done that. I mean, yeah, I mean not when you're on stream because you like the calm, quiet voice on a podcast. But yeah, some people have done that. There's like Alexas that you say, hey Alexa, play arcade sounds or whatever, Omnions, and it'll actually play that on the speakers, which is kind of cool. But when all these machines are on, that's dope. Like that's the sound that you want. That's the sound that we normally get when we're in here. Chris says they could do a 6-player Slim Jimcade, just double up on the wall anchors. It's not gonna happen. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Why are you selling KI or other cabinet if you like and play them? So that's where it was. The speaker is only playing, so it's horrible sound. First of all, it's tinny in general, and it's only playing on a one speaker. It just sucks. It's terrible. And I'm just like, oh man, So I would need a new PCB regardless out of anything, right? And then if I want to go through and actually make it what I want to be, ideally I would want it in the Shinku Hadouken form factor, and I would have to change every single thing for that. If I kept it in the current body style that it's in now, I would have to have a GI Joe inline riser for $100. Light up coin door, it's about $20. New buttons, that's about $78. And I think there would be in a pretty good standing point, but I would need speakers, like new speakers in general, which I don't know how much they can range. So, Zach, I can't, yeah, that's something I would have to do. I'm sure they would charge me like 30, $50. I don't know. But you look at that and you say, okay, I'm putting all this into this thing. Should I just sell the Shinku and the KI and just get the KI Pro? Then I wouldn't have to mess with anything. If Dr. Z was in here, he might tell us. He might tell us to do that. Because he sent me over. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know. I kind of clear out my email box because it's easier for me when people are emailing you. But let's see if I can find what I'm talking about. Yes, here we go. I think. Yes, this is it. Okay, let me show this with you guys real quick. And this is where it kind of got me thinking a little bit. Let's bring this comment down. What's going on, Gallagher guy? How you doing, man? Okay, let's see. All right, let's do this. Let's turn this on. There we go, guys. There we go, party people. All right, let me zoom in too. Hold on. Hold up. Hey. So it's not like crazy tall as far as like Time Crisis is concerned. You know, T2's there too. Just kind of give you like a retrospect. So it's not like it's too odd. The thing is, it's just a little wider. It's wide, you know? So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, and I could definitely get. I'm willing to bet that on the secondhand market you'll find a PCB. I could definitely get one from Arcade1up, 100% sure. Yeah, Relapse Production saying yes, sell the Street Fighter and KI and get the KI Pro. I mean, the sound should be pretty good on this thing. I think I only have to do. I think swapping out the buttons and the sticks because I heard the sticks are trash on that thing. Like here's another picture of it. Now Dragon's Lair is on a riser booster, but there's next to Tron T2. I mean, it looks cool. So I was kind of thinking about that. That was what was pondering in my head. It's like, what should I do? I don't like the chrome T molding on this. It should be black, but you know. Zach Dreamcast says I got 2 molded coin doors from them direct for $50 delivered. Just need to send one up. A pic of the sticker on top of your cabinet. Yeah, so that's one thing you can do, guys, and a lot of people don't know is you can actually request that you get a lit up molded coin door. I think they charge them for $30 if you get a light up molded coin door. If you just get the regular coin door that's on Time Crisis here, they'll charge you $15 for that. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, Joe's saying that slaps. It looks awesome. And a lot of people are saying sell one of your Street Fighters in KI and get the KI Pro, more space as well. And then Gallagher says, so you're thinking about selling MK and Street Fighter and get the KI Pro? It would be KI and Street Fighter to get the KI Pro. The problem with that is, and that's what should I do? Should I make my current KI just better? And I don't know how to do the speaker mods for that because if I'm gonna have to get a new PCB because regardless of whatever speakers I put in, it's only gonna play on the left side because it's like wired for that. It's like short on the other side. So that was my one kind of like, what should I do? But it was just the thoughts that kind of ran through my head, and I wanted to share them with you guys. Because I have a beautiful Joe Sabos marquee on there, so I just don't know. Should I invest the money to make it kind of badass looking, like a a new deluxe Killer Instinct, or should I sell it going on the Pro? But we're trying to get a pinball right now, and we put that up there, chat. We put that up there. What we should get? Should we do the Super Sprint, the Sega Star Wars trilogy, the KI Pro, or the pinball? And you guys voted pinball, so we gotta respect the votes, and we gotta make sure that we still go all in on the pinball there. So I don't want to take that away from the votes because they were important, guys. Your voice matters at the end of the day, and that's what we're doing here. We're representing the people. We're one for the people, guys. But is there anything, guys, that you wanted to ask me? Yeah, that's what I would do. 100%. 100%. I would get the PCB from Arcade1up. It just sucks that I have to do that. I already bought speakers from them for $30, thinking that was the problem, and it wasn't. And I was like, oh my god. Joe says, Danny, for space saving, check out the mini cranes, very thin, narrow claw machines. I have one, amazing. I don't know if we want to do a claw machine in here, buddy. Our kids would fight over that. That'd be rough. V-pin all day, J-Rod saying. That's what I'm saying. Attack from Mars. My wife is very excited that I was able to fit inside the corner arcade, because the original plan was gonna fit in the corner outside in a room in the living room there. What's the whole new feature? The crane games, the claw machines. Come one, come all. Oh, that's too funny, guys. Other than that, I got nothing, guys. If you got anything to ask me, let me know. The V-pin. Okay. Yes. The V-pin would be a whole new feature to the arcade, not the claw machine. Yeah, I mean, just how this show goes, guys. Like off topic central here. And I get the thumbnail. It's Mortal Kombat from Costco. I'd love to see what becomes of this, if anything. Because it's rough. And I'd like to maybe bring some people in, because now that it's official, now that we got the port data, maybe we can bring some YouTubers on, some fellow guys, and ask them what their thoughts and opinions are, and if they would buy something like this. Skyhook says, "Are you locked in on a 4K only V-pin?" And I know you mentioned, buddy, that there was an at games for like $650 in the area, HD one. Yes, long and short, I checked it out. Yes, I am all in on a 4K. The thing just looks gorgeous. Like, it just looks gorgeous. The play feel is going to be great. So yeah, I'm kind of all in on that. Jason, out the million at games hat. Yeah, for sure. I'm a hat guy now, right? See Marvel 360. Are you considering doing gameplay streams? Maybe even sharing your top scores on your favorite Cavs and community to try to beat? That's a great idea. So before in the old cornercade, before we moved into the larger room, we used to do a lot of gameplays and stuff, but it was hard. It was really hard. I pretty much just used my phone on the tripod, and I couldn't do this cool overlay with the chat and all that stuff. But now that we have more room, I'm thinking maybe we could do that now. I got to see what's going on with my Elgato cam, because once I put the extension cable in to make it bigger, to go all the way down so you guys can see the action, it's like not working. I got to do more troubleshooting for sure on that. So once I get that fine tuned, I think we're gonna do some more gameplay streams. I think posting the high scores and trying to beat them live, that'd be pretty cool. And we got to try to figure out too, if and when we get a pinball too, how we're gonna showcase the pinball. You gotta have a camera on the DMD display. You gotta have it on the play field. It's gotta have one on your face. Like, there's gotta be cool, fun stuff we're gonna be doing. What's going on? I see Marvel's riding late to party, but he's saying hello to the chat. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. Papa Brad is here as well. Zero Redux, is the Dynamo the best one up? I mean, the best form factor. Yeah, I think it's cool because it's just something different. We thought when it first came out, the Midway, the new Midway style was dope. I like the X-Men 97. I can't wait to see what we're gonna do with that mod wise. See, Marvel says, yeah, I think we would all like to see the tech that Mrs. Cornicade has for Dig Dug. Well, our highest score right now. Let me float over there real quick and let me see. So the highest score is 86,000. If you guys can beat that, that's on. We play Dig Dug on the Dig Dug Hab. I know it's on the Class 81, but we don't really and Galaga, but we don't really play it on that. You play the right game on the right form factor for sure. So 1UP is forking out the cash to produce XL calves. From a lot of consumers' reactions, it's looking like a fail. If Arcade1up isn't able to turn a profit, what happens next for them? That is a great idea. That is a great question, a great thought, great idea. That's a good question, man. I don't know, because we all thought like X-Men '97 was a bust, but it seems like that sold really well. So whatever we think is a bust necessarily isn't a bust. I mean, we're in the minority. We want the arcade, authentic, real stuff. Um, but yeah, it's rough. It's rough to say the least. Like, and Joe's great. Looking on the outside, looking on the inside here. Am I alone that I prefer the Series One Golden Tees from Arcade1up Upgrade Space Saver? Are you talking about like the small first generation Swan design that we all, those cookie cutter calves? Let me know, because we have a golden tee deluxe here, and it's beautiful. I feel like there's a hair right in my face here, but that one's beautiful and we love it. So it's all good. It's all poop. He says it's all poop. Yeah, Joe, we own that one. It's just the form factors now, like individually having every cabinet having its own form factor is what truly brings that nostalgia back to the arcades. If everything was just the same cookie cutter, you just don't get the same feeling. Like, yes, you have the marquee, you have the side art, the control deck art, but when games start having their own form factor, like you see behind me, Dig Dug, own form factor here, Street Fighter Dynamo, own form factor. Let's go this way. Star Wars got its own form factor. Mortal Kombat, they all have their own form factor. Let's look at Fast and Furious does. So it helps to really get that. It's what the nostalgia is. If everything was kind of the same, I guess we could just put it on a multi-cane and kind of have fun. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, absolutely agree for sure. Oh, let's see this. Zach's got a big question here that I've been thinking about. Will you ever get a Dremel and cut the inside of the template using your KI with an inline riser? You can make an endless custom cabinets. That would be interesting. I have a Dremel. I have thought about taking my side panels to like Home Depot from the Killer Instinct cab and having them cut an angle to see if that would work to give a slant to the control deck. I just think there's some things that you can't, it's not going to line up right. That might be kind of hard, but it has crossed my mind for sure. Guy, if you're referring to the cornercade here, I have not watched The Office. I'm not a big, the last like TV show series I've ever watched was Seinfeld, and I've watched that a billion times. I just don't watch TV like that. My TV is YouTube. I watch YouTube. I watch things on Home Arcade. I watch other things that interest me, like sports. I just watch a lot of cool stuff. There was a police chase I was watching. Just now, this guy robbed a bank. It was running from the cops. It was in California. I should have like live streamed that with no sound, and we could have watched it together. The bozo at the end, he gets caught in like a dead end driveway, and the cops all surround him. He's got a infant in the back seat with his like girlfriend or wife. I'm like, what in the absolute hell is going through your mind? You're driving all over the place, running from cops and helicopters and everything, and you got an infant. And then at the end, you proceed to like hug and kiss your kids and stuff because you're going away for a while. Like, you could have gotten killed, you fucking moron. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, so I watch a whole bunch of stuff. It's just like people, man, are just. Oh yeah, I love Seinfeld. Knew I liked it, Danny. Oh yeah, it's great. It's great, man. It's great. It's yeah. I just don't watch a lot of TV again. The kids take up a lot of my time. Work does. YouTube does. Believe it or not. Fellow content creators. You know what I'm talking about. That's why it's easier just to kind of get on live and do your thing. But producing videos, editing them, it can consume you. Seymour says, if you love Seinfeld, then you will love The Office because it eventually becomes a show about nothing as well. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some episodes. I can only imagine. Maybe I'll ask my wife and say, hey, let's start watching it. But she watches her like girly kind of drama things. Like what is that? They're in the office, Grey's Anatomy, or not the office. They're in the hospital, and it's like Grey's Anatomy or something. Now they got one called Virgin River. She's watching that stuff. It's like, oh, it's just a bunch of garbage. It's truly garbage. Like, Relapse says, is it safe to say you're not hyped about MBH Slim Jam or Golden TXL? Seems like you're kind of optimistic about Slim Jam. Yeah, so not the XL. I wasn't ever a fan of the XL line to begin with. just because like it hinders your ability to buy more cabinets and to have more cabinets without having more space. Um, but yeah, so that's why, and there's not a lot of product out there. I mean, they literally, there's no product line for the XL. It's the XL Pac-Man and that's it. Because the NBA Jam and Golden Tee, they already messed up the screens on those. I'm not buying new things to replace a bought cab. And then the KI Pro, which is $1,000 and no one's paying $1,000 for that. You'd have to like sell a bunch of things to like even it out or whatever. But yeah, so I'm not a fan of the XL line. It's just not there yet. It's not enough fine tuned. There's not enough good titles. It's just blah right now. But yeah, so where was I thinking? So right now, and then like the Slim Jim cab, I think it'd be cool to get my hands on it to kind of determine like, holy cow, this thing's trash, or hey guys, it's actually not that bad. Put up against a wall, kind of see, when you're playing it, I don't think you're gonna notice the depth. It's just that foot pedal is gonna be it's gonna be kind of insane for sure. Because it might just get in the way. People have bigger feet. Like I could definitely see them just tripping over it and Zach says, watch some guilty pleasure movies. Star Troopers is highly recommended. Yeah, we haven't watched a movie in a long time. My wife would definitely want to watch a movie for sure. Chris says he still rewatches It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Trailer Park Boys. That's so funny. Yeah, this is going to go down a wrong direction, guys. I don't watch a lot of TV. So, I mean, I've heard of those, of course. I don't live under a rock. Joel says, Danny, March 26th, the Devils play the Blackhawks. If I take a train by you for a road trip, you join me for a game, that would be insanity. Hit up Galloping Ghosts. We'll see, my friend. I don't rule out anything. Of course, I bring my family as well because I want my kids to go to a Hawks game. Teach them that Blackhawks, and dude, that intro for the Hawks gives me goosebumps every time. Every fucking time, dude. And my wife has never been to the United Center, so it's something I just can't. Opportunity for us to get out of the States. I got to bring them with me because they got to experience that for sure. I've been in the UC a long time, my friend Chris. I mean, there's nothing to like about the XL right now. There's nothing there. There's not a line yet. Once they start coming out with some stuff, let's say they had like 6 banger titles, and maybe you look at it, and you're like, maybe this is it. But if you're gonna get guys like Costco picking out your cabinets, like again, they were supposed to do a Star Wars XL this year, then you got no chance. You got no chance to produce something that's news and noteworthy for sure. No, Zero Redux. I have not watched the series Video Game Years at all. Is that on Netflix? It's so funny, man. All these people watch a lot of TV. See, Marvel says, Jason, any chance have you seen The Abyss? I saw that for the first time a couple weeks ago. I highly recommend it for you. I have, again, I haven't seen any of that. I don't get around to watch a lot of TV. My wife loves like murder mysteries and stuff. She watches the hell out of those. Yeah, 100%. Like that's what I'm saying. The only one, worth the shit is Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. It's like, okay, we've been there, done that. Like if that was like $2.99, $1.99. Okay, maybe you pick it up to add it to your already pre-existing XL bangers of like you got your drivers, your racers, your shooters, and you got your fighting games already. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll add that. That's cool. Maybe we'll check it out. It's on YouTube. Just a fun series about the history of arcades. That'd be kind of cool. Oh man, guys, let's go, dude. I got nothing left. I think I'm excited. Is anybody excited? We touched on a little bit of the class of '81 pub table. That's could that be something anyone wants to get here? You got the pub table, but it's the class of '81 guys. Would you guys get that with the Galaga and the Miss Pac-Man? Tough with kids, man. I know these kid YouTubers like. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's funny. I don't know if I have. I don't know what I got here. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to show something off too, guys, before we get out of here. Someone sent me. Daryl sent me from Gramps Arcade. I didn't want to forget you, buddy, because I know you were here. I don't know if you're still here, but I want to show off your home arcade that you sent in. So let's do this. Let's do that. Let's put me on the side here. Let's put my handsome face on the side, guys. All right, let's zoom in here. So this is a couple pictures I got here. This is an Attack from Mars. He's got the attack. Now, this is the Arcade1up version. And he's got the topper right here, looking really cool. So I would still love to get my hands on that just to compare. But yeah, we're going all in on the 4K for sure. And here's the play field right here because this one's 720, so it's gonna be a little bit different. And it's actually a giant arcade. He only sent me the Attack from Mars right now. Where is so here's his topper. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me do some behind the scenes stuff, guys. Give me 1 second because I thought he sent me. Yes, here we go. Okay, it was in the same picture. I was like, there's more than meets the eye here. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Okay, let's see. All right, here we go, guys. This is insanity. Look at, isn't it cool? So it is cool to see, like, obviously got the real Donkey Kong, real Galaga, real Miss Pac-Man. I mean, that just looks so damn cool. The nostalgia vibes alone in this room are insane. And then look at the one up right next to it. Like, doesn't look too bad. You know, it's just chilling there. It's kind of like the same height almost. It's kind of cool. I'd have brought it forward though to line it up with the other cabs. But yeah, maybe you sandwich it in between or something. And he lit up the coin doors blue. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, look at this great cabinets, man. That's got to be fun in the sun to play for sure. And that's what Arcade1up does, man. It brings back that retro vibe, that retro nostalgia that we have. He's got more here. Here's Attack from Mars. Here's his real pinballs. He's got Star Trek. And he's got 2 Star Treks. That one looks like that pinball on the left looks like it might be from the 70s or 60s. I'm not sure. And then the one on the right could be from the 80s, 90s. I don't know. I don't know a whole hell of a lot of pinball nostalgia. Maybe I'll catch up on that as we go through our journey to get the At Games pinball. And here we go. We got the room of 1-ups. So this is the stuff that's pretty cool too. He's got the Fast and Furious here now. His Dragon's Lair and Star Wars. Those look beautiful next to each other. So cool if you're building like an 80s theme arcade. Awesome stuff. Damn, I really want to get the upgraded Star Wars because that just the side art, continuous side art looks so good. He put booster risers on both of these guys just to let you know. But like that black trim, like look at this thing. It looks so nice. Oh, he put the 3D bezel mod on there too. Awesome. So you can do this off Etsy. It's a 3D bezel right here. It's so cool. It just makes it look like that much more realistic of a cabinet. Can you imagine them doing an XL? He put the screw cap covers in, it looks like. Really cool stuff, man. That black trim just sets it off so much better. I was going to get this, and I kind of just, like, sat on my hands. It was insane. Christmas, Black Friday last year, it was in my cart from Etsy for $411. I was kind of a foolish not to do that. But it's okay. You learn your lessons. You live and you learn. I mean, we pretty much had the same thing. It's just blue trim, and then we're going to light up the coin doors as well. Different side art, different riser. That's okay. You live and you learn, right? Oh, these are really cool, too. So he's got this pachinko machine right here. Here and here. So Space Invaders and a Bulldog one. Got some other arcade stuff in the back. Jukebox. He's a big Star Trek fan for sure. This is really cool. He's got pictures of Star Trek right over here. He's in the Star Trek like chair. Oh, he's what we call a Trekkie, right? He's what we call a Trekkie, guys. This is cool right here too. So I noticed all these new wave toys. Look at those. So cool, man. Just on a shelf. Like, look at how dope that is. Oh man, that looks cool, man. You got the Cubert, the Dragon's Lair, the Asteroids, the Tempest, the Centipede. Wow. That looks so cool. Bunch of Halo stuff, Star Trek stuff. That's cool. This robot right up here reminds me of Lost in Space. I wonder if that is from Lost in Space. I used to watch it as a kid like no other. Danger, danger. Oh, there's another one up here. Another New Wave Toys. Oh, it's the Berserk. Dude, I would love to get my hands on one of these things. I think me and my wife would have an absolute blast. And he's got like a bunch of like My Arcade things. Those are kind of all right. But this is where it's at right here, guys. He's got the blink camera or the ring camera right there. So extra security. Cool stuff, man. And that was the end of the pictures, guys. Cool stuff. Yes, it's a beer can robot. Guys, if you ever want to send your stuff into the channel, it's just thecornercade@gmail.com and we'll go ahead and we'll show it for you. No questions asked. Oh, and if is real quick, is the retro gaming guy, are you still here, man? Because we set up those affiliate links now, so I think we're ready to rock and roll. But my wife said you got to take a university class. What is he talking about? Oh, Michael Crooks made it to the game, dude. What's going on, man? That's right. We do it big time here, man. We got the Arnie Palmer on lockdown, my guy. And just for you guys in the chat, there's some tea can emojis. Let's go, dude. I'm gonna take a sip right now, in fact. Starcade game show from the 80s. Gramps is saying. Yes, that would be nice. Rough Riders, I think that you're speaking for the whole community there. And Christine, we're getting back to that pub talk. Pub could be okay, better format than the two small cocktail cabs. I'll tell you what, the cocktail cab would like the head to head would be kind of cool if you had the infinity game board on top, and if you didn't want to play it, pull it off kind of thing. But yeah, the pub table's where it's at, I think. Take it easy, Joe. Thank you for stopping by, my guy. C Marvel says, in my opinion, some of the most powerful 80s classics in regards to replayability, Miss Pac-Man and Galaga. And it's funny that you say that. So I'm trying to sell my Class 81 because I want to get the Miss Pac-Man Deluxe. And I already have the Galaga Deluxe. I have them back to back right now. Maybe I should put them side by side. That did look kind of cool. J Rod says, am I the only one that thinks maybe Arcade1up should start incorporating a dot matrix marquee or some sort of active marquee? They're cheap now. I would have thought by now that would be a thing. They just do those reverse printed acrylic marquees, so they've come a long way from like that washed out marquee. At least they're like high def and beautiful looking, but anything like a dot matrix, nah, that's not gonna be a thing. Mike Hawker says, I'll pick up the new Costco XL if it looks anything like the Golden Sea / Atari Frankenstein from a company called Joysticks. Mike, show us a picture. Show us a picture, buddy. I got to answer these questions. Otherwise, I would start Google searching. Zero Redux says, money was burning a hole in my pocket this week. Just wanted one great deal, but nope. So yeah, you wanted to spend money, but there was nothing out there. I'm telling you, Zero Redux, improve the cabs that you have. You started doing that with the inline risers. Do the buttons and the light up coin doors. It looks so much better. Yeah, that would be cool, Zach. Yeah, he says, would love it if they sold XL shells to move your pre-existing titles into. If it was a reasonable price, 100% people would buy them. So much pent up on demand. Yeah, 100%, dude. We're all just sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting, and it's such a slow process. It wouldn't be so bad if we had other companies producing like different titles and stuff like that, but we really don't have anything from anyone at any given time at this point. So there'll be some stuff trickling in from Arcade1up for Q4. There's their toy company. John D might be coming in hot. You guys saw him earlier. He might be releasing something either for Q4 or for 2025, but he'd be on the clock ready to roll because this is the time that product starts coming in for that. So, so I was kind of right, Jason. I was kind of right. He said, I thought it was from like the six. They say 50s or they say 70s or 60s. I didn't say 50s. 1978 on the left for Trek. 1991 Star Trek. So I was close. I knew what I was talking about a little bit. Zero Zoltar ships tomorrow, but honestly, not sure why I got it. Hope it impresses. That's the thing about new wave toys. They're cool. But like they're cool as like desk stuff, like have them on a shelf and stuff. You're not really gonna play them all that much, but it'd be cool. It'd be cool to have. Oh, he's still here. Let's go. I forgot what I asked you, buddy. I forgot. You let me know in the chat. I forgot what I asked you. Yeah, they don't make it easy for you. I totally forgot what I asked you. I was scrolling all the way up on the chat. Glarezilla's in the building, man. What's going on, man? Thank you for stopping by, dude. Oh my god, yesterday, guys, I had a panic attack almost. So I'm sitting there like brushing my teeth, and my right AirPod just jumps out, commits suicide, and falls right into the water. And I was like, no, I scooped it out right away. I'm like, oh my god. And like I read everything. I'm like, what am I supposed to do now? It still works, but it's like, hey, don't use it. Like I just put it in rice and let it chill, and it still works. So Big C, is that me? Big C, Big Corner Cade, what's up? How you doing, man? Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Glairzilla, make sure you give the video a like on your way out. Don't forget. Don't forget, man. Oh, let's see here. I'm catching up with the chat. Love it. Oh yeah, now I remember the Amazon affiliates. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be getting Amazon affiliate links. How cool is that? This is very exciting, guys. So if you buy your stuff, you support the channel. Buy it through the Cornercades links. We're working on that, guys. We're almost there because like my wife went to send her mom something. My mother-in-law a link, and it like recommended the Cornercade 20 link or whatever. I was like, oh my god! So we gotta retro gaming guys gonna have to show me how all that stuff works because I have no idea. It's my wife's saying you got to go to some kind of university and take a class. I'm like, for what? What are we doing? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, and Jason says the dot matrix screens will never do justice to an original full color marquee. There you go, man. There's your answer. Joysticks is a place called Joysticks Arcade. Okay, do you want me to? Oh, Big C. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the clarification. Big C is C Marvel, probably. That probably. There we go. Hey, I mean, hey, can you blame me for the just join us at stream and maybe we can make a nickname for you after we hazy in a game. 100%, dude. You guys are hilarious over there. So much fun, dude. You guys got to be just fucking dying every day when you're playing together. I got to get you guys on like one time. That'd be so funny, dude. Mark's Mental Arcade is here. Danny, I'm counting down the days until you get a pinball. Hey, we're working. I mean, Retro Gaming Guy helped us out, sent us $40. We have Big Joe in the house, sent us some money over. So we're chipping away, guys. I'm trying to sell some arcades to make this happen, guys. 100%. Let's see here. Will you have affiliate links for the Centrium Silver vitamins for over 50-year-olds? I don't know how any of that works. How do you get affiliate links for a product? Retro Gaming Guy is gonna have to help me out with that. I don't know the concept behind that. Is it just for everything? It's for like sponsor things. Is it a discount? I don't know any of that stuff, but I definitely know that it'll help support the channel so we can bring even more crazy, wacky, silly stuff to you guys. Yeah, that's what I needed last night. So Logan, I love you, my son. I love you. And maybe one day, 10 years from now, you'll scroll down the corner cage and find this moment in time and this stream right here live and in the building. But Logan, you pissed your pants when you were in your crib last night, and he soaked himself. So Mama had to get up at 3 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and she had to change him, change a diaper and all. And because Logan was up thinking, okay, it's morning. God, my son, we had to bring him in bed with us because he didn't understand. But our daughter was already in bed. So we had 4 people in a queen bed. My back is on fire. Like, it is insane. I got no sleep. I got feet kicking me in the back. Little Mr. Face. I knew he was there, but I'm half asleep. He's like sleeping with me, gave me lots of cuddles, and I loved it. But then you have to understand that you can't move. And then I always flip my pillow because I want the cool side. But I can't do that because Logan's big 20-pound head is on the pillow. I didn't get any sleep, guys. My wife got no sleep. Yeah, 100%. Hey, Logan, we've all been there, kid. It's all good, Logan. We've all peed the bed as babies. We've all been there. We've all done that. Oh man. So he's gonna kill me, right? In 10 years when he sees this stream. Oh man. You guys, I love you guys. I love you so much, guys. Thank you for stopping by, coming out tonight, showing up, showing out as always. I don't have anything else to talk about. We touched up on everything. We got 45 people in the house. We only got 20 likes, guys. Let's try to turn that frown upside down, guys, and let's get some likes. We got 24 likes in the building. Let's see if we can get up to 40. I always represent when you guys show up and show out. It just makes me happy, and it helps support the channel 100%, guys. I think future content, we're gonna go ahead and try to do buttons, doors. I'm gonna make that decision in bed tonight after the show. I don't know what to do. Chat, help me out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what I should do. Also, maybe we get some content creators on, see what their thoughts are on the direction of home arcade, Arcade1up. Where is it going? Are they going to get the new golden T cab? I sent the link. Mike, Thank you so much. So on that note, we're gonna go ahead and check over to this this cab mashup thing. Did you send it to the right email, my guy? Because I have nothing in my inbox. Mike Hawkhurts. It's the cornercade@gmail.com. Let me know. I'll give you 2 seconds before we wrap up here. Oh my God, Alfred Berg, that's got to be the worst. The worst and the best. They cuddle you up, but then you got no room to sleep. It was rough, guys. I was literally, and I'm a big dude. I was literally like crammed in on the edge of the corner. Jason has a good link in the chat. Okay, check the chat. Let me go check the chat. Let's see here. Jason, thank you so much. Did I even see this? Oh my God, this thing looks like poop. I was like, this is just not what anyone wants, but I will show it to you guys because I love you guys. This is a hot garbage mess. All right, guys, here it is. The future of Arcade1up right here. Let me close out some tabs here. We got too many tabs open. Okay, can we make this guy bigger? We just gotta zoom in and go hard in the paint. All right, guys, there she is. Is there any more pictures of this or no? Jesus, it's got 1,000 games on this thing. So there's what we're looking at. I could totally see this. See, this looks more like realistic. Like they'd have the golden tee swooshes here, and then it'd be like a bunch of Mortal Kombat stuff down below. Chat, what do you think? Oh man, that looks rough. Yeah, that looks very interesting. I don't know. But look at, you see the control panel has got that ball. You know, it's funny, the joysticks are oppo from the buttons. That's really weird. So you play like right-handed. That's bizarre. Unless that renders wrong. But I can see like the design totally. How it could have like a bunch of Midway Mortal Kombat stuff on there. Yeah, I mean that's what it is though, Chris. It ain't gonna be like the render that we showed earlier. It's gonna be more like something like this. Yeah, I don't think we'll be getting that. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, I mean, I think everybody and their mom's gonna change this thing, but it could look like this, like form factor wise. Actually, guys, hold up. If it's golden tea, guys, it's gonna look more like this because the screen is gonna be slanted. It's not gonna be upright. Unless they go back to the calling of the first golden tee, what Joe was talking about, um, with that swan design, because that one was upright, a little bit more upright, and with the trackball. So you might get something that's a little bit more slanted. It's not gonna be slanted like this, but it might be a little bit more slanted, like on the Golden Tee Deluxe. What do you think in the Golden Tee XL? What do you think, guys? Yeah, I hope not. That would really suck because like then you got to buy all this artwork and you got to do all this stuff to like make it the cabinet that you want. So you really, yeah, you have the game on there, but it's rough. Kind of like a depressing note. A depressing note to leave the stream with. But we'll see, guys. I mean, stuff like this is gonna be surfacing. These pictures are, someone's gonna take a picture when it gets off the banana boats, kind of thing, and they're gonna like just like Class of '81, guys. You saw that it fell off the truck. One's gonna fall off the truck, and B Kong might buy it. I'm just kidding, but yeah, we'll see pictures of this, and then it'll be breaking news central. Mike B will immediately go live because he's on top of it all. And then I might trickle in with a video a day later. James hates everything will come right in from work and make a video. Kid guys, I love you guys, but yeah, we'll see pictures of it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it does look better, but I mean, it's not like it looks good. I mean, that was just a visual. I don't think it's gonna be half like that, like a Class 81, like half Mortal Kombat, half Golden Tee. But who knows? I mean, once we see pictures, guys, I think we can kind of go, oh, okay, that's what it is. All right, we'll see. My bigger question is the Class of 81 pub table going to have cup holders? Because that's something we saw in Street Fighter, and that would be kind of pretty damn dope. just in my opinion. But I don't know. The pub table is a pub table at the end of the day. Will we get it? That's a good question. I think first up, guys, we're going to be getting either doors or the buttons, lit up coin doors or the buttons on the next arcade machine that we'll do. And then we're going to try to get that at games, guys. We're going to just push closer and closer every month. We're going to get closer to the at games, closer to the at games. I would love for that to be we're looking for those NOD sales, right? Those nod sales. That's what I got to be looking out for now. Yes, I need the fan with the cup holders. Yes, we definitely need fans here. It's not as hot, guys. You see, I'm rocking the hoodie now. It was like 90 degrees the other day. It's not as hot. Braylon, because that's what Costco requested. That is why. So Arcade1up works for the retailers, and whatever the retailers want, the retailers get because they're the ones that are making the purchases. So unfortunately, we're getting a pub table and a weird Frankenstein Golden T XL Midway cab. That is going to be a bunch of hot mess at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Well, we tried to make a guess at it, and we're wrong with the Space Invaders, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll keep guessing. We'll keep having fun, guys. Yeah, it's gonna do it for tonight's show, guys. I'd be here all night if I could with you, but I appreciate everybody showing out, guys. Let me know what you think about this new Frankenstein cabinet and about the new pub table that we're getting. We're getting a whole bunch of other X-Men 97s, deluxes, golden tees, bunch of stools, bunch of arcade parts for replacements. I don't care about that stuff, but let us know what you think about the pub table, Class 81 and the XL Golden Tee Mixed Match Frankenstein cabinet. On your way out, guys, please give this video a like. Peace, love, happiness, guys. I'm going to go hit the hay and think what else we could do for the Cornercade. This is Danny from the Cornercade, guys, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace.